to your mid-month reading. Spiritual poverty and improvement. I feel like it's more of the improvement, you know? I mean, we have all of these going through, and I just feel like you guys are just moving, and really ready for this improvement of this financial recovery, letting go of these bills. I want to pay off that debt. I want extra money in my bank, right? I want eggs in the United States to stop being so damn expensive. Yeah. I need to make money for those eggs. That's exactly what it is, right? Okay. I tell you, if it ain't gas, it's something, right? So, long-term view. Yeah, it's looking at these long-term views with diligence. So I do feel like you are doing a lot of investing and a lot of looking, a lot of work over here, planting these seeds, looking for the best for what you're going after. Okay. Looking really deep into that, into this garden over here of what you're planting. I mean, making a lot of choices, being very, you know, responsible about how you're spending your money, making sure you're getting your best for your buck. hmm Trying to figure out those secret plans, building a blueprint. You do have some conflict. You're conflicted, about this situation. You might even have somebody who's sneaky around you, spending more money than what they're supposed to be. It's like, I'm investing all this money, I'm saving all this money, and then you're spending money behind my back. I do feel like you do have somebody who's sneaky. They're thieving. There's some kind of disagreement going on, some kind of conflict of interest, perhaps. There definitely could be stealing your thunder. Excuse me. Could be trying to win at all costs. Wearing those rose-colored glasses. There goes those emotions that I'm talking about these eclipses, right? Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces. Could be a Pisces or an Aquarius, a Taurus, Sagittarius. Got Taurus twice. Could be anybody. I think they want to come back and ask for forgiveness for them being sneaky. They want some kind of redemption with you. Welcome to Mercury retrograde at its finest. I do feel like they've been sneaky. They've been sneaky for a long time. I do feel about the 20th to the 22nd, though, maybe even around the 17th, 18th, they're going to want to come in and they're going to ask for some kind of retribution with you. They want to make a compromise. They want you to forgive them. They see that you're moving away from them. That's why. It could be at work. It could be within love. Take it how it is. But you're moving away from them. You finally found the confidence and the courage to go ahead and take what's yours and leave. You're not going to take it doesn't mean you're not going to take their apology. It just means I don't feel like you're going to go back towards this person the way you were with this person before. That's what it looks like. You found that zest for life. A lot of people during lunar eclipses, you let go. You're aware of the scenarios. You're in your spirituality. That's why you watch these channels. You understand things. And I do feel like you have let go. of the conflict. You've let that go of their defeat. You've let go of their behavior. You've let go of this conflict. They want to say, it's almost like it's more of a conflict within themselves right now, trying to make conflict with you. And even though you're the sign of drama, doesn't mean that you have to 100% participate. You may have been before, but now you've let it go. Why? Because of the Judgment card with the moon, with the Chariot. I mean, you've been kind of swooped out of that area. You had this great awakening to this conflict, understanding where you need to plant your seeds, where you need to be diligent, where you need to take your courage back, where you're going to become confident. Do you understand where it's going? You found that determination within yourself. And you're definitely not going to let them come back to destroy what you've planted. You have this improvement, and the improvement doesn't have to. The improvement can be just a compromise with this person, but the improvement is overall within yourself and within where you're going and having this great understanding. Following your dreams, the Chariot to the moon, with confidence and dignity within yourself. I mean, that's what the lunar eclipses are doing. They're moving people's energies around. Those who want to let go and actually attain what it is that they really want, plant the seeds, manifest, pray, whatever you want to call it, and move forward with their lives with courage, confidence, focus, and determination, they will do so. It's about doing it. And that's what you're doing. I do feel like they are coming to some kind of understanding. So they have kind of a better understanding of how they're acting, but it's also, but is it worth it? That's what you're asking yourself with the Queen of Wands. Is it worth it? Will it happen again? I feel like for a lot of you, this is a struggle that's been going on more than once. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you come to this conclusion that it's like, okay, here's the power struggle. How many times are we going to have one-sided conversations? How many times are we going to have one-sided charity? If I keep my strings attached to this person, it's just going to keep continuing to happen. And what if it's one of those scenarios, which happens to a lot of people, where this only happens during the Mercury retrograde? How many Mercury retrogrades am I going to go through until we can figure this out? The lunar eclipse is actually telling you you can let it go during this Mercury retrograde and let it subside. Getting through this karmic cycle, getting through this universal test of understanding and let it go. We don't have to do this again. And it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. You are, yes. You're walking and dancing right out of this. You're finding that strength. Oh, wait, we have not going back to the past. We're talking. I'm having a communication. I am not going back to the past with you anymore. We're not doing this again. And I'm building the strength and the courage to take myself out of this situation, for I am the traveler. I'm finding my freedom. You guys have discovered new ideas within this time period. You have limitless potential. You understand this, and you're inspired by getting to this new place of excitement, this new place of courage, and this new cycle change. Finding the self-love within yourself and actually finding a new partner, a new connection, something that can make you feel like you are the luxurious person that you are, having that self-worth, having that partnership between you and your higher self because you understand what's going on, getting the luxury and the rewards for your self-sufficiency. Finding that financial freedom, having that financial independence that you are totally looking for as the world is renewing itself and giving you new balance, new karma, and kind of washing that board away. Washing that board away as you forgive and you move forward. Booyah. So you do have this beautiful good luck coming towards you as you continue on your journey down this line, as the universe is just guiding you over here. use the manifestation cards for some angel messages. Excuse me, guys. Allow yourself to receive. One of the greatest blocks in our ability to manifest our greatest desires is the inability to allow ourselves to receive. This card asks that you take some time to identify any inner beliefs, perceptions, and attitudes that stopped you from receiving, and one by one remove these resistances. Or restrictions. We call them restrictions, don't we? Yes, we do. Because those are restricting ourselves. Bless your past and move on. So I said, forgive everything that's going on so that you can have the Wheel of Fortune. The greatest way to have blessings is through forgiveness. Forgiveness washes away karma. Forgiveness, blessing it and saying thank you for the growth, for the learning experience. So a useful tool to help us to let go of any emotional residue that is still clinging to us from our past experience is to bless your past. Whenever the memory of an event or person comes to mind, pause and say to yourself, I bless every aspect of my past and I celebrate the contribution that it has given me in becoming the person that I am today. I am not sitting in this karmic cycle with you. I am so sorry we cannot do this anymore. I bless the past. I forgive you. I have mercy for you so that I can get to my karmic rewards instead of holding on to this karmic past and cycle that comes through. That way I can move on to have the change. Being at mercy for your past is saying, yes, shit happens, but this is how I grow. This is how my soul learns. This is how I become better. Collaborate. Sometimes we are called to deliver, I'm sorry, guys. Let's start that one again. Sometimes we are called to develop our self-sufficiency, and this can be a valuable road to travel in the discovery of our unique and individual gifts. But this is not the same as trying to do everything yourself all of the time. This is not a time to go alone. It's time to unite and work with others. And you will find the other person who's going to help you along the way, this partnership that's coming towards you. As soon as you bless your past, let it go, allow yourself to receive the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles, receive this new cycle that's coming for you, you will find this new partner, whether it's love, right? Or whether it's just someone who can help you along the way, that you feel like they have your back. They could be your best friend. Someone that you feel like this is a healthy mutual connection. Yes, it's usually a cup of love, but it is a soulmate. So it can also be a kindred soul, that best friend that you have, someone who's there for you, someone you can collaborate with, someone who gives you what it is you need within a partnership. Man, your reading is intense and I love it. You guys are beautiful, and I will see you next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.